Say wahala no dey finish o. So wetin dey happen inside the palace now? No be small thing o. Yes, no be small thing. Because unto wetin we dey hear and wetin we dey see and wetin dey take transpire in the palace like so, no be today matter. And as e come dey right now, these women no dey even gree stop. Because based on what we are hearing, Olori Naomi is currently in Lekki. And Olori Naomi being in Lekki was not even meant to be disclosed to anyone. But how these women managed to know that Naomi is in Lekki is what we don't know. Yes, how they, in one way or the other, got to know that Olori Naomi is in Lekki and presently she will be there for some time is what we don't know. And what they did is the most hilarious part of it all. Yes, what they did is the most hilarious part of it, because from all we know is that no matter how bad these things might seem to get, Olori Naomi still has a room to her freedom. She has a room to live her life. But these women keep saying day after day that Naomi, you can't live your life. You don't have a room to even do whatever it is that you want to do, or any single thing. And it's beginning to be alarming. Yes, because right now these women have stormed the Lekki mansion where Olori Naomi is, and Olori Naomi is not finding a moment of peace. Down to a point that Olori Naomi even had to, call out for help so that she could be free from these women, this all of these Oloris. And guess who headed them to that place? Olori Mariam. Olori Mariam took the bull by its horn by heading these women to go cause distraction at Olori Naomi's shop. So at Olori Naomi's house, where Prince Tedenikawo is as well, causing riot and all of these things to the hearing of this little boy. My people, sometimes we will not even understand what exactly these women want. Neither do we even align with their plan, their goals, and whatsoever it is that they want to achieve. What is the people's problem? It is what we cannot even figure. Because if you want to say the truth now, the truth remains that Olori Naomi has not really done anything wrong, have she? Naomi has not done anything wrong. Because if you would want to look at it very critically, it is not Naomi's fault that the Ooni have decided that she's the only one who would be in the palace. It is not Naomi's fault that the Ooni have taken the decision that all of you should leave the palace. It is your character, it is your attitude. This is what we are saying, that these women have not come to understand exactly what is happening in the palace. They think this is just a fallacy. They think this is just something that and they can fight to get it all around themselves. No, it's not something that you can fight to get it all around yourselves. This is something that you have to come to a point of realization and understand that what the people are doing is wrong. And from all indication, these women don't want to accept the truth that the Oni does not even want two people in the palace again. And you see all of these things they are doing, they are only provoking the man, or they are only getting on the bad side of him. Because if this man decides now that all of you, I no wan see any of una for inside my palace again, in fact he has already made that decision. Not like if he decides, he have already made it. It is still the same thing. All of them, they go pack comot. But right now, you know very well that they are doing this thing so that Olori Naomi will return back into the palace. All of you want to come back into the palace, and all of you are still fighting Olori Naomi. So to a very large extent, we don't even know which one these women are focused on. Yes, seriously, we don't know which one these women are focused on. If it is to make sure that they return back into the palace, or make sure that Olori Naomi does not return back into the palace, then only remains wifeless, or which one exactly, we don't even know. Because as time progressed, these women begin to behave so unpredictable. Because right now what they are doing, it's more like waiting they happen kilo shele. Because you would think today this is it for them, tomorrow this is it for them. Now lie, oh, these women are coming out in different folds. Now what are they doing in Naomi's mansion in Lekki? We know them for visiting Akure. We know them very well, that every single day, any small thing, they don't enter Akure. Any small thing, they don't enter Akure. But right now, what are they doing? What are they doing there in Lekki? Also dragging Naomi up and down, causing her restlessness, not giving her peace of mind. See, to a very large extent, these women, you no go even understand wetin be their problem. Yes, you no go understand wetin be their problem. Because as time progresses, you come to the point of realization that these women are being very deliberate on the things they are doing. I see this their deliberate nature. It is the most annoying part of it all. Because the more they are deliberate, the more they are causing harm. The more they are doing all of these things, the more they are causing harm. Do you think that after all they have done, the Ooni will still accept them back and embrace them and say that, come in, my beautiful wives, come in, you have done well. It is not possible. And you see this thing they are doing by going to live in Naomi's mansion, and we know what these women are capable of. And it's not one, it is not two that went. Almost all of them went there. Even the ones that are saying that they will send rain to destroy wedding, the ones that are saying that are taking Ooni to court that he's not taking care of his children, all of them put together, they went there. What are they doing there? It is a question that even them themselves, if you ask them, they will not be able to answer you, because there is nothing to justify these women's actions. There is absolutely nothing to justify their actions. But you see, as it is going, if tomorrow they break and the Ooni does not do any single thing to suit them, because all of them came out to say that at least the Ooni should give them something that they can hold on to. You know, it was more like the Ooni is divorcing them with nothing. That was why Olori at the Ronke said, instead of signing divorce papers, I might just come out waka, they go my thing now. Because even if I sign this divorce papers, it does not make any difference. You are not giving me any single thing. The only thing you are saying is that leave the palace like you came. So that is why most of them are finding it difficult to sign the divorce papers. And when Mariam even came out to start making demands, she was requesting for things like the Ooni should give her what rightfully belongs to her. The Ooni knows that, because remember, Mariam used to handle the business in Lagos. They later gave it to Olori Naomi because Mariam felt she had a handful of things. And then Olori Naomi launching her own business branch, launching her perfume business in Lagos. And then she wanted to extend a branch to Abuja and, you know, start it over there. She felt it was going to be too much on her. So they handed that business over to Olori Tobi. Tobi, who came out dragging Naomi, that Naomi did not manage business or gave it to her and business is crumbling. You know, there is just a lot. There is just too much attached to these women. So day in, day out, every single thing keeps spreading out. Minute after minute, it is just one wahala on top of another. So as the whole thing keeps going, as the whole thing keeps expanding, we will see how the whole matter will play out. But you see, as this whole thing is, these women have no right to storm Lekki to go to Olori Naomi's mansion. They have absolutely no right. But as time progresses, they might have a reason for doing what they do. But no matter that reason, no matter what it is, you have no right to disturb Naomi's peace. Naomi can report people for trespassing. Since all of you have derived pleasure in reporting everybody lately, they have reported the Ooni, they reported this one, they reported that one. This palace matter, no be today, and before it go end, it go take. Of what people were not even expecting Miriam to do this, but we have already said it that when it comes to these women, expect nothing. In fact, expect everything. Yes, don't let your expectations cut short. Expect everything when it comes to these women, because you don't get anything where they no go do. You don't get anything where they no go do. No be only wives. Them are scattering ground. They go scatter and where.